DanceFam? We're back with another episode of The Session. It's been a long time since we've done this due to a number of things, but before we get into those, let me introduce who we have today. We've got two members of the DanceFam family itself, Eser Valencia, Mike Arellano. How's it going, guys?
What's up? What's up?
We are back.
We're back with attack,
and here to review Cobra Kai on YouTube.
Let's talk about Infinity War.
I heard that was good though, right?
Yeah.
But so before we go down that rabbit hole, so the reason why we haven't been around, we were doing World of Dance. We did 2 episodes of that, and then that stopped. Or we stopped doing it 2 weeks before my wedding. So since then I got married.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I bought a house and a ring.
Hey, he bought the ring and the house.
I bought the house. It came with the ring.
That came with the studio.
And we have a slightly updated studio. Looks nice, doesn't it? I think it looks about the same. It's a little bit more.
I like it.
It looks great here.
It's nice from here. It's hot. It's hot from here. It's really hot.
You are wearing a hoodie.
I know.
Yeah, you are.
What else have we doing? We've been doing memes. The things that we have been releasing are memes. The videos that they've gotten a lot of hits.
Yeah,
we have a new set coming out. We'll probably start releasing. You'll probably see a new one before this episode even comes out.
Yeah.
What else have we been up to? We've been doing Behind the Dance with Prelude.
Yeah, it's a bit more so of that stuff.
Yeah, I think our last Behind the Dance was what was it, East Coast?
Yeah, I think so. It was up in New Jersey
back in December last year. Yeah,
so that was in the winter.
It's been a couple months since we've
it was snowing. It was snowing hard then.
Yeah,
it's funny. A lot of Tony, who runs Prelude, who owns Prelude, it's from the West Coast, and that was like the first time he's had to deal with snow.
Yeah.
He was like, "So, how do I deal with this getting back to the airport in the rental car?" I was like, "Just brush off your car, drive slow,
shovel off the snow."
It's not gonna bite."
But I was glad the show still went on.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Still a good crowd too.
Yeah, very good turnout.
What else have we been up to? I guess that's it. A lot of memes, the memes are coming out. We haven't done a Get Down Gamers.
Not in a while.
No, we should though.
I think we haven't released one of those episodes yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's ever coming out either.
Okay. Lost episode.
So we'll put it on the DVD special features. And that's it. So upcoming for us, hopefully this is going to be more I guess permanent, not really permanent, more, what's the word I'm looking for?
More frequent.
A little more frequently.
Yeah, a little more frequent. Hopefully it's a weekly thing for the session. We should be able to get this one and another one just talking about generic issues and topics before 2 weeks when World of Dance comes back on TV. That's how long it's been since we've done this. Well, I guess 6 months about.
Do you know they're already signed for a 3rd season?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I think so,
The second one hasn't even dropped yet.
Out of the episodes I saw, the first one I didn't like it. But we're not talking about that. Maybe it got better. We'll
Another
see.
Episode. Stay tuned.
Many more. So we plan to get more popular, I guess, more well-known dancers to come on the show and just talk about stuff, what they've been up to, how they feel about certain topics. And hopefully we'll be holding some of our own workshops too in the meantime as well. At the same time. So they'll be here. We might as well throw a workshop for sure. Dancers. For sure. So that's that. Hope you stick around. Hope you have been sticking around and waiting. We apologize for being gone, but life gets in the way. What can we do? We don't get paid for this yet. Right?
Sponsorship.
So for today's episode, we're going to be talking about 2 things. We're going to talk about the new Kinjaz video done by Arnel Calvario. It's called Konnect, and you should check it out. Has a good message that we'll talk about in a second. And then we'll talk about Janet Jackson's recent social media experiment, I guess you could say, in that she's looking for new dancers to audition. Yeah. And the way you do that is by submitting a 30-second video, tagging #DanceWithJanet.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that. So before we get there, let's talk about the Kinjaz video, Konnect. Arnel, what did you guys think?
I felt very
you were connected.
I was connected. Absolutely. Shout out to Arnel and Culture Shock LA and Kinjaz. But yeah, it had a lot of those good good vibes coming from it, because immediately he was already sending like, you know, like, I know we can relate. We're up pretty in age already.
Yeah.
And we go through the same routine coming home from work, get on our tech and just go at it.
It reminded me of myself.
Me too. So what exactly was the message he was trying to send?
Like,
you think?
You know, put down the stuff and just like get back out there and actually reconnect with like actual human beings, as well as like, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still be there socializing and actually making this interaction with the younger generation, as he was portraying in his video. And it was nice that it changed to a different setting. It just made this real like escape, you know, like you're really somewhere else instead of like in an alley, like just dancing, ciphering with your peers. But it was just really awesome to see that it just took it to a different place, literally.
Speaking to that, I guess I think I delved too deep into what the meaning was, or just a lot thing about it.
Yeah.
So like what you said, like they were in an alley, and then all of a sudden, like they're asking him to jump in, you know, connect, right? Start dancing with us. And then the minute he steps in, they're transported to like this wooded area, whatever. I was like, whoa, that's deep. That's like, it's like a concrete jungle, but then you're in an actual jungle.
Yeah.
But then it's like a different experience you're having, like a different time, different place, when I guess you start dancing and connecting with your past family, pretty much, or your family that I guess you don't see often because, you know, life. And I keep saying life, but, you know, not everyone's working 9 to 5. People are still young.
Yeah.
But even so, like in this day and age, like, of course, nobody has a traditional 9 to 5 job anymore, but still we get so caught up in our own stuff. We tend to forget to evaluate ourselves and take that moment for self-care, and as well just be with the ones that we really want to be with, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I think, it was, I mean, when I saw that Arnell was doing, you know, a concept video for Kinjaz, cinematically, I already knew that was already going to be good, you know, just from that standpoint and the dancing. But going into the actual theme and message, which was, you know, getting off your phone and reconnecting with other people that's in front of you instead of looking down at it. I thought it was interesting how he kind of thought that the reason that we might not connect is because we're just looking down on our phone, when really we all, you know, live in a day and age now where it's we all have phones, right? And we're all connected using that. You know what I mean? You know, we find out about dance events through, you know, social media, through our phones, technology. So, but then I think the real message that he was saying was to physically interact with people,
of course,
you
know, instead of just, you know, through, you know, behind of a, you know, phone.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
and speaking to that, actually, I found the most humor in the comments section of the video.
Oh, I didn't even take a look at those comments.
Oh man, I always read the comments coming from like Reddit and stuff. But like, the top comment is saying, "Was enjoying the message of this video on my phone till I got self-aware." And I was like, "Dang, got him."
Yeah.
Right.
Shoes inside the house, because in the beginning, Arnell is showing a repetitive process of him opening the door and just walking into his apartment, house, whatever, and just, you know, kicking up his feet. I was like, I noticed it too. I was like, you're not gonna take off your shoes right now?
Right. Yeah.
What's
I was about to
on,
say,
man?
yeah, too. Yeah.
And he left the door wide open for like strangers to walk in.
I think we read too much into that.
No. Putting his shoes on top of the coffee table.
I know.
Yeah,
Sorry,
man.
It's like, no. I mean, it is his house. I hope that's his house.
I'm sure it is. I saw a Yoda plushie, and he loves Star Wars.
I did catch that. I
He
did.
does have a nice place.
Yeah. Really nice. And like, so the whole idea, like, he was transported to this area, the wooded area, and then at the end, he goes and picks up like his Kinjaz pin from the coffee table.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of everyone that was in that video wearing the same stuff. So I think it's like, you know, it's kind of like a metaphor or like some kind of sign, or, you know, he's trying to get the theme of, you know, don't forget, I guess, things in your past, reconnect, like we've always been saying. Yeah. Reconnect to everybody that you've been missing out on or haven't been seeing lately. Stuff like that. I thought it was really nice. Arnell's a locker. So he did a locking piece.
Of course, yeah.
He always does the locking, and I can't complain. We need more locking in our lives. But like, the second top comment was seriously impressed at how they were able to pull off this type of song with locking, one of the more upbeat and funky styles.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that just goes to show that people don't really understand that you can do, you can do one style of dance to different kinds of songs, right. Or that, and how like the feeling of, of funk pretty much is still prominent today in a lot of modern music.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I agree. This isn't like the song. This isn't a song that you would generally, relate to locking.
Yeah, it really wasn't something typical. Like, it really goes to show like, challenge yourself in that aspect of like try different music with the style that you have learned. Not necessarily has to be that street style. But anything that shows that you have great foundation and that you understand music pretty well. Mm-hmm. So like. I thought it was a really nice approach to how he embodied the song with his style of locking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Looked fun.
Yeah, it was definitely fun looking.
Made me want to dance, but then I realized I would get tired, and then.
What's the name of that song, by the way? I've never heard that one.
Weathered by Jack Garrett.
Oh, okay.
I think. I mean, that's the title of the video itself. Mm-hmm. So I would assume.
I will look it up and download
Weathered, Jack Garrett. My favorite part, no offense to Arnell, was actually the duet with Justin Santiago and I'm going to butcher her name, so I'm not going to say it. So, but that was my favorite part. I thought it was really well choreographed.
I think so too, yeah.
Very fluid. Looked effortless. And I don't know, I guess it made sense to have a duet in there, especially when the whole concept is connect. It's really hard. It's really easy to see a pair do a duet and not see a connection. I mean, you can tell if it's not there, like if they don't really vibe off each other well enough. Mm-hmm. You can tell they're way disconnected. They're just kind of dancing with each other, even though they're physically touching whatever. Mm-hmm. But with them, I mean, it looked really good. It looked like they connected very well. It looked like, they were one person pretty much doing two different parts.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
What were your guys' favorite parts of this video?
I wouldn't say maybe favorite part, but I noticed how, going off how you were saying of physically interacting with, people and making that connection was the ending piece of the locking section where everyone kind of does this ripple into Arnell and like kind of puts their hands on his shoulder, kind of showing that, hey, we're still here. Connecting with each other.
Still around, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they're all reaching out for him. They're like saying, come back to us or something like that.
Like, nice. Don't forget.
Because right after that, he like looks up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He like looks up and then he's transported back to, I guess he's coming back home from work again.
Yeah.
He sits down, but then he decides, nah, I'm not going to look at my phone. I'm going to, do other things. Eser, favorite part?
It was
pretty short video, but
it was a short video. I'd have to say also the duet, but I think just the overall like message itself was just the thing that I was really looking out for, because like that had more of an impact, knowing that was the overall theme surrounding the entire video. So everything that was applied in there, like everything implied and implied, like he was portraying it very well. Like in every aspect of the video with his dancers as well as himself. So right from the get-go, when he was leaving his office and then getting that repetitive process and then dancing,
right.
It was just all present, which I really appreciated, because most videos sometimes you get lost with the message. That's just what I feel.
And speaking of that, getting lost in the message, Arnell actually spells it out to us in the beginning of this video.
Yeah.
He kind of sits there and just says,
right.
Well, there was like a preface there first. He was just saying, I had the opportunity to do a video with so-and-so, and he kind of like explains how the past was, how the dance community in Southern California came about, about family and connecting with each other and whatever. And now we're getting lost with that. I was okay with that. It made it more personal, I guess. He's kind of like talking to you and saying, hey, this is how it was, this is how I feel, and this is what this means.
Yeah.
Then after that, like he kind of before the actual dancing, it showed, and before him going home, kind of just shows him walking around, noticing people on their phones.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's like a voiceover or a narration.
Yeah.
I could have probably done without that part. I think it was a little over explained.
True. Yeah.
The concept.
The message is already visually there.
Exactly. Visually, and I mean he already said it in that kind of like one-on-one video interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that narration part I probably could have done without. If there was one bad thing, it'd probably be that.
The acting was good with the girls trying to pull her out. She's just very zombie-like.
I wonder if they knew her and like that,
and action.
I'm looking at my phone.
But
that's true though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe at the same time, you think it could have had the narration at the end?
Yeah, maybe.
You think it could have worked out that way instead?
Mm-hmm.
So like in the beginning, he had his little dialogue, his little monologue about the video, and then goes straight into it.
Mm-hmm.
No
I
narration.
think it could have worked that way too.
Yeah, I would have preferred it that way actually.
Yeah.
That'd been really good. I guess I was also upset that at the end, while they were still in the jungle, I didn't see any of the Avengers. The
jungle.
Oh yeah, I was upset.
Or Thanos. I mean,
I was actually waiting for Yoda.
He was in there. He was in the apartment.
Not enough, man.
Master Yoda.
Not enough.
Master Arnell.
Master Arnell.
I do like this part though with Anthony.
Yeah. Simple.
Yeah.
Yet elegant.
What do you guys think?
More civilized era.
Here we go now. This is our Star Wars podcast now.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the title Konnect? I know it was like spelled with a K.
For the Kinjaz thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you think it could have been spelled K-I-N? Konnect? Like, it could have been. I don't know. No.
Well, because if you did an I, then it would have been like kinetic energy.
Yeah, like
movement.
More like
dance movement.
Yeah, but I think he was going for
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. It was being picky.
Probably just more. That's fine. I mean, more so, I just wanted to capture the interaction.
Connect, right? Yeah.
Rather than movement.
Anything else about this video? It's pretty well and done. Props to the Kinjaz, Arnell. Really good video. We need more videos nowadays that actually have meaning behind it, because that's what makes it, artistic.
That's what makes it a concept video.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
People, put out concept videos. There's no like real theme to it.
I mean, not even concept. Like more so, we're seeing studio classes, choreography, and like
it's not even their class.
I know it's not their class. It's just like people posting about it, and then you have people paying.
That's another thing too.
That's another topic we can talk about in another time. But
I mean, it's just like people pay
for an Instagram.
Yeah, and it's like it's an hour and a half class where they spend like 15 minutes warming up.
Yeah.
30 minutes teaching the class or whatever,
and then do groups.
Yeah. And then they like pull people aside to like rehearse it during the class.
Yeah,
people are just in the back like just waiting. But we can talk.
We'll talk about that later.
Man,
another time. That's another topic we could go into.
Too many things that we can talk about.
But if you have any thoughts about that, leave it in the comments below. We can pick it up from there next time.
Yeah. So I mean, that should do it about that video. Again, nothing terribly awful. I mean, nothing awful, period. Just, we could pick on things if we wanted to, but...
Good job, Arnell.
Yeah. Good job, Arnell.
The message is great. Good job, guys.
It was a very good feel-good kind of video.
As I'm, staring at my computer.
Right?
Not connecting with you guys.
Okay.
I mean, isn't it more like an inception that people are looking at us right now through their phones?
I mean, it's also funny. It's like, I guess we're still in the video. So it's funny, like he's talking about, like, we need to disconnect from our technology and reconnect with people. But like the medium through which he's saying it is through technology.
Yeah, absolutely.
Through videos,
right.
Through the internet, through laptops, phones, whatever.
That's what I was saying.
It's nuts. It's
all irony.
I think that's just a simple way of just an easy way to get his message across.
Yeah, it was.
Still.
All right, moving on.
Moving on up.
Janet Jackson, Dance with Janet. Hashtag Dance with Janet.
Booyah.
So, Janet Jackson has opened up auditions for her tour for the first time in 10 years, something like that.
Yeah, at least.
It's been a while since she's been around.
Yeah.
Or she's done something. She can still move. I don't know if anyone's seen videos, but she can still perform.
Yeah, after a baby.
She's still a Jackson.
Yeah.
So
Jackson.
So what she did is that I think it was on Instagram she announced it. She was opening up her auditions for dancers. And all you had to do was, post a 30-second video, no more than 30 seconds because they won't be reviewed. Mm-hmm. And then you can either dance. It has to be to one of her songs, obviously. And it can either do copy the choreo from one of her videos, or you can freestyle. Most people are freestyling, I think.
Yeah.
And just post it and use the hashtag DanceWithJanet. Oh man, so many of our friends were doing it.
Oh yeah. Instagram's gonna flood with videos.
All social media was just getting crazy with that for a week at least.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool. I think Missy did this too, right? She did the same thing.
I don't
remember.
Know. I honestly don't know.
I think she might have. I think it was for the song that she came back with. I forget what it was called. Anyway, we're talking about Janet. That was a really cool idea. It gives dancers not in the LA area or New York area
absolutely
a chance to be seen. It can even a Joe Schmo who just likes dancing like a dad, like doing dad dances or whatever.
Right.
The common person to have an opportunity to be in Janet Jackson's video or tour.
Yeah.
Interesting to see a Joe Schmo dad on her tour.
It'd be really funny. I think it'd be really cool.
But I mean, she said in her Instagram video that it could be anybody.
Yeah.
Age doesn't matter. Ethnicity.
Which is really awesome that she was making it very inclusive.
Like you just be yourself, and you can get booked just by doing that.
Yeah, and it's like you know what it's for. She just says she's looking for dancers to work with her on some really cool upcoming projects.
It was more than one project. I thought, okay.
So it wasn't announced that she was going to be on tour or anything. It's just
I think
projects.
No, she has. She's going to have a tour. I think it starts in September this year.
Okay.
But I think the auditions are for I don't know. Who knows? I guess.
Right.
It could be anything.
Right.
I know they had in-person auditions too in California.
Yep.
LA, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people showed up, right?
We had some friends also who lived out there were auditioning for it. Shout out to them. We saw your Instagrams.
Yeah, everybody. Anyone off the top of your head that we need?
Kristen Santiago.
Right?
I think I saw that.
I think Macho was there.
Yeah, we saw Macho.
Yeah.
I'm assuming everybody.
I'm assuming everybody.
Yeah.
I think Jeff Calero was on there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, he was.
Shout out to Jeff Calero.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. And I hope one of our friends makes it.
Yeah, that'll be pretty awesome.
Get us free tickets. What's up, man?
Get us backstage.
Did you guys do anything? Did you guys post it?
Nah.
No, I didn't. But I was thinking about posting one of our old ABDC videos.
Oh snap!
Dancing to one of Janet's songs, "Control."
Oh yeah.
Just for fun, but yeah, I was like, nah. Video quality looks kind of grainy. So
back in the day.
Yeah, but yeah, personally, I didn't post anything. Yeah.
I thought about it, and I was just about to do what was it? All Right with Heavy D, and then afterwards I was just like, nah.
Why not, man? Why didn't you guys do anything? Well, for me, it didn't even cross my mind to try. I was like, what are the odds, right? What are the odds of me getting picked? Probably slim.
I honestly got caught up with grad school.
Oh,
it really was a tough semester.
Getting your education on.
I got my education.
Good excuse.
I got my education. I passed.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah, for me, I just figured there's no way I'm gonna get picked. So whatever.
I think it's cool though. I think that's also a good way for even her to promote, what she's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm coming back after 10 years. We got a tour coming up, and then you're doing hashtag Dance with Janet, so that kind of spreads and becomes viral and
genius, man.
Yeah, it promotes her.
It's really nice that it's just a level playing field because now it's social media and internet is just everything nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So level platform, anybody can just do it wherever you are, whatever time zone. It was just a really great idea. Maybe in the future, other artists can do the same.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
I think she's also known for actually really looking out for dancers and for unique styles. Because I think, what's his name? Tony Testa. Like he submitted an audition video, and it's just him like kind of like doing these very unique kind of movements, and he got booked as a dancer. I think even choreographer.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now from there, like he became a like successful like dance choreographer in the industry.
That's all it takes, man.
Yeah,
It's got to be seen.
Exactly.
So many unique dancers. So, like, I mean, it's great. I mean, exactly what you said. This gives everyone an opportunity to be seen, especially those unique dancers that, probably wouldn't be seen, for the mere fact that they're not in the LA area and they don't go to auditions.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity, all right.
Because, I mean, it's hard to get into that. I mean, where do you even start? We can get into that later.
Yeah.
But
I think recently, today, I just saw Candace Brown. She got booked to dance with Janet for the Billboard.
Dang.
I think Billboard Award tomorrow. I don't know if it's because she posted a video or maybe she actually went to an audition, but yeah. Shout out Candace Brown.
Yeah, shout out to
I'm sure she has
Brown.
a manager, right?
I'm not sure.
Or just an agency. All they got agencies,
So just going off the topic of
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. Did you mention something about how someone was angry that you mentioned to me earlier? Yeah.
Yeah, we had like a conversation before coming here about the whole process. I dug a little, but I don't know the whole story, so do not come after me for
starting
this.
Something.
Okay, but like it's all hunky dory on social media, but then obviously social media is also a platform where people can just publicly speak about these things and their qualms and inquiries.
Kind of like what we're doing now.
Pretty much. But we're a little more, I would say, formalized.
But what happened?
I guess like someone from the LA community was starting some beef out there, and then like I saw a post from JP Goldstein. Shout out to him from Most Wanted Crew. And like it wasn't JP, but I saw his post saying like he was warning people about like shutting down the studios because there was some sort of threat, like somebody was threatening the studios.
What?
So they had to shut down the
studio where they're having the audition.
No, just like studios in general, like the following Monday after like the auditions or something.
Why?
Like I guess somebody was making a threat towards these dance studios where the kids are. And of course, the studio owners had to shut down their studios. Again, if you know the whole story, leave comments below because I just know I saw this from JP Goldstein, and I was a little worried for y'all out there. Okay,
what
but it wasn't. It was somewhat relation to this whole
audition
thing.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
What the heck?
But yeah, let us know for y'all out there.
That's not cool.
Which is really disturbing, but we feel for y'all out there in the West Coast, which is crazy. Like, but basically my thing is like, if you're really out there for industry life, you're gonna get shot down. There will be L's taken. Right. Get up and get out there again. We all take it from any kind of career. We're all gonna take those L's.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all you gotta do. Don't. As much as we want to complain about our jobs, it's still on us to get back up again.
Look at you, man. I'm pumped up now. All right, what am I going to do now?
Take those L's. Get back up.
That's it. I'm gonna release a video. That's it.
Take your vitamin L's, everybody.
Take your vitamin L's. There might be a vitamin W in there at some point. What else about this process? What do you think it's unfair to? I guess to the dancers who are trying to make the industry like their main source of income, their job, their life.
I mean, if you really are shooting to be with an artist, yeah, like you're going out there to sacrifice putting everything on the line. Like you're sacrificing all that training, all that PR for yourself. And
yeah, but like, do you think this process in the sense of, anybody from anywhere, all they have to do is put out a video and they might get the job when they're even busting their butts out in LA.
Right. That's true.
And like going to these auditions.
Yeah.
Do you think it's unfair for them, or do you think it's like, it's one job out of how many out there? But then there aren't too many dance jobs like in that industry. So like, what do you guys think about that, Mike?
Well, I don't think it's unfair. I mean, if you put yourself out there, whether it be, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and you get discovered, I mean, I mean,
yeah,
you know,
that's it, right?
Yeah, you know, but yeah, I mean, that's how I'm thinking about it right now.
You could put also in the context of like casting directors who are out there just eating at a restaurant and they find somebody like in public just walking, seeing something that they have a look. You know, that's been done for previous actors and actresses that were discovered. You know,
that's
like
true.
So why not do it in a new way, but it's the same concept. So Janet's not really violating I don't think she's violating it, just putting a new twist on it.
Yeah, actually, even for ABDC, like it's not like the teams are putting themselves out there. It's the casting directors, you know, emailing people and searching crews on Facebook, YouTube, and they reach out to them, you know, instead of the teams or dancers, you know, putting themselves out there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's unfair either. I mean, it's I guess that's just the way the industry goes, right? It's just if you don't make it, you don't make it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. If that, I mean, I guess with any job, there may be, you know, there may not be one solid way to go about getting that job. There may be various other ways. Yeah, I guess that's about it for this. Anything else that you guys wanted to talk about in terms of this Janet Jackson thing?
Looking forward to the show.
Yeah.
If she's coming here, DC.
Yeah, she's coming
here.
She
is, yeah. She has to.
Shout out to Janet Jackson.
Cool. Well, that's about it for us.
But yeah, like I said earlier, if you got any more info or just have comments about this topic particularly, leave it in the comments below.
I guess let's talk about exactly what you said. Let's talk about what you guys plan or what we plan on doing for the session, I guess. I mentioned it earlier that we wanted to keep going with the session, hopefully a weekly thing. I mean, we have a permanent space now. One of the main issues before is that we didn't have a permanent space to do this, but now we have a more permanent space.
Don't have to pay for parking.
We can come and go. We can do this whenever we want. If there's anything that you guys want to see more of or want us to talk about more of, let us know. If there's anyone in particular that you want to see from the West Coast or from New York or from wherever, anyone that's, you know, more popular in the dance community. Doesn't even have to be hip hop or urban choreography. It could be whatever. Let us know in a comment. Go to the website dancefamtv, check it out. You know, there's a contact form. Go ahead and fill that out too. Well, look out for the next meme. It's going to be a little bit of. Okay, we're not going to release one of the newest ones that we've done. We still have one from our previous batch that we're going to release. So just look out for that. You'll see it. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So that does it for us. Eser, I want to thank you for coming out as always. Where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram at ValCirca. Y'all can message me if you'd like.
Do it.
Facebook, Eser Valencia.
Friend him. Everyone flood his inbox.
Man.
Mike, where can people find you?
You can find me Instagram at Hyperspace Universe.
And check out his site, his YouTube channel too.
Oh yeah. Also called Hyperspace Universe, one word. Haven't put anything out recently, but it's still up there. You can check it out. So
I'm sure something new will come out once I guess Solo gets released. Right?
Oh right, yeah.
And as always, I'm Russ, aka Lock and Robin. Find me at Lock and Robin on everything. That does it for us. Thanks again for sticking through this hiatus that we've been going through. If you like what you hear, if you like what you see, then go to dancefam.tv.
Hey,
that's not gonna get annoying. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Deuces.
Peace.